Hey folks, I made a video last week about Ridges AI and I thought I'd make a bit of an update to this because a lot has happened since this video. So if you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. In that last video I talked about how it's a $400 billion software engineering market, and what Ridges AI is doing is trying to make the world's best coding assistant. So either making humans 10, 100x better at coding, or if they do really well, make humans completely obsolete. They've got an interesting go-to-market strategy. The way that the miners helps contribute to the agent is a winner-takes-all thing. So at the moment, the whoever's created the best model is taking home about 70 grand a day. So it's absolutely mega. Now the product launch is still happening in September, but a fair bit has happened. So when I made this video, you can see that this was literally 6 days ago, as you can see here, and this website showed you what the accuracy set of the SWE bench. Now the SWE bench is basically 500 different tasks, and what they're doing is they're rotating through 50 different questions within the SWE bench, so that people don't optimize and try and curve fit and game the system. And the best coding assistants on the planet is Claude Code, which uses Claude Sonnet, and also Cursor. They're averaging around 73-74%. So when I made this video, it was 67% and rising. Well, 6 days later, look at it now. It's now 81.5%. It has surpassed the world's leading coding assistants. To put things into perspective, Claude Code and Cursor combined, they make about $1 billion per year in annual recurring revenue. They've put hundreds of millions of dollars into creating their secret magic black box agent, whereas there's been less than $2 million going into in Ridges. And so they've completely spilled the guts out of Anthropic and Cursor, or any sphere is their top co. And what's likely to happen very soon is that there are some people complaining that it's an apples to oranges comparison. So I believe today or sometime imminently, they're going to be releasing an apples to apples comparison. So how the bot does on the entire SWE bench, and then we can see what's actually happening. So they've added new things, new tabs. So it's worth checking it out, Ridges.ai, and the amount that they've paid out is pretty cool. So this is all they've paid out to the miners, and you can see, like, you can track the cold keys, so the wallets of the miners. So if we look at this one here, JCQ, like this mine here has obviously made a fair bit of money because they've been paid out quite a bit. I'm just curious actually how much this particular person has made. Okay, 86k. I don't know if he's moved or she's moved anything out, transferred out. Yeah, they've moved a few bits and bobs around, so they've probably made a fair bit more than that. Anyway, so Ridges is on fire, and again the other day I made this post, and I think, you know, the future is going to be relatively similar, or quite relatively close to this post here. So I just want to quickly summarize this post. Basically, I don't think it plateaus. I think it gets to 100% because what I believe is that they're going to create a quarterback type agent, because there is already a bot that can solve every task. So they just need one that knows which mini bot to deploy. They'll productize this, and I think very quickly you'll get a whole bunch of curiosity customers, whether, you know, other competitors or people that just want a better tool for their coding. And I reckon that will give them about 250 grand per month in revenue relatively relatively fast. So their two-phase go-to-market strategy is basically phase one, provide a great tool to help human engineers become more efficient, effective, and faster. That's pretty obvious, and I think they can even generate enough revenue to match miner emissions just with that alone. And then phase two is simply remove humans from the loop altogether. When you look at the rate of innovation here, you can easily extrapolate how good or how much better these bots will, or these agents will become in a relatively short period of time. So if they've done this rate of growth in literally 2.5 months, just forecast 1 year, 2 years from now, I think it's pretty safe to say that like human coders will be irrelevant. There will be agents that will code much better and much faster than many great humans combined. And then I guess the question which I get a lot of is like, how on earth have they managed to create something so much better than the mainstream competitors in such a short period of time? And that's because of the open, competitive and collaborative nature of this. So as you can see here, mid-July, when the first agent sort of won and they got to about 30-odd%, what happened is that all of the code for this agent was there. So it's a winner takes all, and then everyone could see that code. So people could then go, Control C, Control V, tweak it a bit, make it a little bit better, and then as you can see, a few days later, someone then submitted something else which beat it. This miner was now on the top spot. But again, everyone can see everyone else's code. And this one remained on top for quite a fair while. And you can see that the amount of iterations have also increased. And so it's everyone pooling resources and talent and intelligence combined and together, which has allowed Ridges to be so darn effective in such a short period of time. And I guess incentives make the world go round. The incentive here is about 70 grand a day for the top miner, and Anthropic and Anysphere, they just can't compete with that. And the thing is that these models are completely agnostic. If something else pops up, they can instantly adopt a better LLM or an SLM from any provider. And they can do all of this at something like a 300th of the price or of the cost compared to what Anthropic are paying, because this is completely powered by chutes. They've already said that they're going to put some of that revenue into growing the biz, more people, more salespeople maybe, and then also subnet token buybacks. And I genuinely believe that this will be the number one subnet on the leaderboard, and it will just get more eyeballs to the Bittensor ecosystem. And yes, even average Joes like me will be able to finally code. And I think it's inevitable that the bigger boys, the VCs, the Wall Street people will come in and try and buy up Ridges as the company. Well, you can't exactly extract this out of Bittensor because you need the miners. So I think there's probably going to be a very clever subnet token to equity play, where if you want equity, you have to get the subnet token, and therefore it puts everything through that liquidity pool. And then eventually I do believe 20% of emissions will happen. So when we look at Tau stats and we look at that leaderboard, obviously it's number 2. It's really shot up here. I think the flippening is just a matter of time. And when you look at these two, there's one key thing that not many people realise. Chutes has 10,000 wallet holders, roughly. So when my dial-up internet catches up, they've got 10,000. People have different wallets or multiple wallets, so it's around 10,000 people that have chutes. Yet Ridges only has 3,300 or about 3,000. So when they simply just get more holders, I think it will overtake chutes. Now the other cool thing which I like about Ridges is the fact that the concentration of holders in the top 100 and overall is very varied. So if you go to tau.app and then you'll have to play around with the columns. I've already added it. But if you add in the Gini and the HHI index. So what the Gini index does is it shows you the concentration amongst the top 100 holders. So as it says here, closer to 0 means the stake is evenly distributed amongst the top 100. So let's just do a filter. Boom. Ridges is the second most distributed holder concentration amongst the top 100. So Subnet 38 is the best in that metric, Ridges second, and Shoots, again, third. Great. And then HHI is the same, but amongst all holders. So closer to 1 means few wallets dominate most of the stake. So let's just do this. There we go. So 0.3 is the highest. Closer to 0 means the stake is spread evenly. So let's look at, Rizzo is the worst here. That's interesting. So the best is, by country mile actually, Ridges, and then Shoots. So, this is, it's a lot better than you think, Ridges. So I think, it's a bit of a sleeping giant. I know it's already rocketed up that leaderboard, but, we've still got some lovely growth to be had. So when we look at this, let's get rid of the indicators here. I mean, that is just a beautiful log chart there. Yes, it had a bit of a pullback. People take profits, but even on the linear chart, it still looks lovely. I mean, go back to Bitcoin in the early days; it looked very similar to this. And I don't think people have priced in, the products about to be launched, the apples to apples comparison, revenue coming in. I've already worked out that, let's say, it won't take much to completely offset the miner emissions. So at the moment, 211 tau is being emitted to the miners per day. I mean, let's just bump that up. Let's just say it gets to, it does really well, and it gets to 250 tau per day in miner emissions. So I don't know, let's say the price of tau goes up as well. So let's just say, make this work, a bad scenario. So it's $400 tau. So that means there's 100 grand a day. So times 30.42. So it's $3 million a month of total miner emissions. Well, what revenue does Ridges need to do to offset that? Or 3 million a month. But let's say they only charge something like $500. Bearing in mind that this agent will be able to replace pretty much all of your coders. If you're a business owner, you can just pay, I don't know, whatever they charge, whether it's $500 a month or $1,000 a month. You'll be able to replace many software engineers within your team. So let's just say divide that by $500 a month. All they need is 6,000 clients. That is absolutely nothing. So yeah, I am very bullish. And full disclosure, I've got lots of different wallets, but my wallets are typically 50 to 70% in Ridges. So yeah, that's my full disclosure here. Just because I always put my money where my mouth is. Anyway, I hope this makes sense and finds you well. Cheerio. Bye.